Hi, Verbling. Hope you are all having a great day today. This is a beginner speaking class, as you know, and today we will all discuss the same topic, and hopefully we will get some good discussion going. So we will have a conversation all together about, well, you will see, and you will get to talk about, you will learn how to agree or how to disagree with someone. Hello, Wiam? Hello, Wiam, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Wiam, do you have headphones?
Yes.
Yes? Could you please put your headphones in, just because sometimes I hear an echo?
Immediately.
Thank you. Thank you. Great.
Okay.
Great. And Wiam, I have not met you before. This is your first class with me, right?
Yes, it's the first time I participate, but I follow some of your lessons.
Oh, that's great. So you see the classes as recorded classes after the class. I see. That's great. Good, good. And I'll just let everyone know, if you would like to become a premium Verbling member, this is a great idea because it helps you plan which classes you would like to go to, and it guarantees, so it makes it for sure that you will get into the classes that you want to get into.
Now I am a premium.
Yes, I know, because you are here early. That's great. That's great. Do you like being a premium member?
Yes.
Yes. Do you find that the $25 per month is expensive?
Not at all.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, right?
Yes.
Good, good. Great. So we have everyone else just joined us in the Hangout. We have Abdullah. Hello, Abdullah. Oh, Abdullah is on the phone. So sorry to interrupt you. And we have Carlos. Carlos, are you there?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Fine.
Good, good, great. And we have Chloe. Hi,
Hello.
Chloe.
Yes. Hi.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Doing well, good.
Good, good. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? It's Chloe, right?
Right, Chloe.
Chloe? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Great. And we have Urson. Hi, Urson.
Hi, teacher.
How are you today?
I am fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you. I have not seen you in a while. I'm glad you're here today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Great. And we also have Max. Hello, Max.
Hello, Laura. What's up? How's it going?
Not much, not much. That is slang for everyone who's watching. When someone says, "What's up?" what do you say back, Max?
Yeah, what's up? Sometimes.
Yeah. Someone says, "What's up?" you can say, "Not much. What's up with you? What's up?"
Nothing new.
Yeah, nothing new. Yes, good, good. Great. And we also have Ronnie.
Yes.
Ronnie, are you there? Hi, Ronnie. How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Nice to meet you.
I'm fine too. And Ronnie, I think that last time you joined one of my classes, there was internet problems or something?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes. But it may be before 2 days, like this.
Yeah, very, very recently, very soon in the past.
Yes.
I just wanted to say, I think it's coming from Ursin. Ursin, are you hearing an echo?
Again, please, teacher.
Are you hearing an echo?
Hello. What's the problem?
So I am hearing my voice twice. Once is when I speak, and the next is when it comes out of your speaker. So it is. Are you wearing headphones right now? Because it is best to wear headphones for these classes. Do you have headphones, Ursin? These are headphones.
I can hear you, teacher. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. Yes.
Okay.
But you, sometimes I hear noise coming from your computer. Noise. That is my voice. So I just want to make sure, are you wearing headphones?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so make sure you are wearing the headphones.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, good, good. 1 second, I just am going to type something in the chat. Okay, there we go. I would just like to explain something to everyone. When I type, now Google Hangouts has changed. There has been a change. So when I type, Google Hangouts mutes my voice. It mutes me. So watch. When I start typing, soon the
Okay, because he think that if you write, you can speak.
Yes, it is a way. It is very annoying. It is not Verbling's fault. It is not Verbling's fault. It is Google Hangouts made the change.
Okay.
Yeah. So Google made the change, but now we cannot turn it off. So if I want to type at the same time, as soon as did you see that? So as I was typing, I was just going like this. As I'm typing, it turns my voice off. So unfortunately, I will have to type. And then I will have to stop speaking when I am typing. I'm very sorry about that. Okay, I just want to make sure I've said hello to everyone. And we have Zolzaya. Zolzaya.
Hi.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good.
Good, good.
You can call me Zaza.
What can I call you?
Zaza.
Zaza?
Yeah.
Zaza. Okay, I wrote it down.
Okay, good.
Great, great. Okay, and we also have Chuti.
Hi,
Hi, Chuti. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you. I think we've said hello to everyone. Oh, Carlos. Oh, sorry, Abdullah.
Yes.
Abdullah, are you on the phone or are you in class?
Yes. Finish.
Okay, good. Good. How are you doing today?
I am fine. You?
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. Bruna is saying it is a very lazy system. Yes, I agree, Bruna. She said this in the chat. And Yasin. Yasin said, hey, Lauren, maybe your control button clicked. When you click the D button, your mic is muted. Yes, You are right. But that is not why. That is not why my voice goes on mute. It goes on mute because Google changed the Hangouts. So you can try it. Once you start typing, if your computer hears you type, if it hears you type, then it will turn your voice off. It is not a great thing. None of the Verbling teachers like it. We are all very upset. Okay, and these settings, Max says, there is no way to turn off, there is no way to turn this off. I cannot turn off that function. It must stay. So this is why all of the Verbling teachers, until Google makes another change, we will have to stop talking when we are typing. We will have to stop typing. Okay, also, I want to say one thing. Some people are saying they are a premium, but they cannot enter the class. This is how premium works. Before class starts, you must make a reservation. Before class starts, make a reservation. After, when you see the green button, it will turn green and you must enter at the very start of class, very beginning of class. If you do not join then, you lose your reservation. You lose the reservation. So you must be at the, you must join class at the very beginning of class, or else it will not work. Okay, so as you all know, we are doing a speaking class now. Does everyone see the link that I posted in the chat? Does everyone see that link?
Yes.
Yes? Good. Oops. There we go. I put it in the Google chat as well. If you are not looking at this, you can look at my screen and I will be showing you the document as well. So let's get started. If I ask you, so today's topic, does anyone know what is today's topic? What are we talking about today in the class description? In the class description, I said I was going to ask you a question. What question did I say I was going to ask you? Does anyone remember?
Expressing?
Yes, expressing. And what question did I say I was going to ask? Does anyone remember? Okay, that's okay. I was going to ask you, what do you think is the best technological invention?
I think it's internet.
Good. So before we talk about it, we'll let Carlos go first, because I think Carlos has a good point. But first we will talk about how to express your opinion, different ways to express your opinions. So, hello Verbling students, tell me, what do you think is the greatest technological invention? Right? That was Carlos who said that, right? Yes.
Sorry, teacher. Okay, I think the best technological.
Technological.
The best technological invention is all thing, teacher.
You would say, you think, so I think the best technological invention is the internet.
Yes. Okay.
That's perfect. So I will just show you some more ways to express your opinion. So first, we will look at ways to just express your own opinion. So we will look at ways to express your opinion. Then we will look at ways of agreeing ways of agreeing with someone else. So someone says something, you have the same opinion, you are agreeing with that person. And then we will look at ways of disagreeing with someone. Okay? So you can see we have 3 things we're going to look at. Ways to express your opinion, ways to agree with someone else's opinion, and then ways of disagreeing with someone else's opinion. Like this. Like this. Okay, let's look at this first, ways to express your opinion. So you can say, I think that whatever. So when you see ... this means you can fill in the blank. So it's kind of like this. I think that the internet is the best invention ... right? So because, why did you think that, Carlos?
Okay, I think the best invention is the internet. Internet, because we can find different people and different cultures. Yeah.
Yeah, great. So you're giving your reason why you think this. Or you can say something starting with I feel. You do not always need this word. You do not always need that here. But sometimes you do. Like here, for example, you do not need that. You do not need the word that. And over here, same thing. Sometimes you need it, and other times you do not need it. When you say you feel something, it is similar to saying I think, but it has more to do with feelings normally. So, for example, I think the internet is important. I think the internet is a great idea. But then you can say something like, I feel that love is a very important thing in the world. Because this is my feeling. Love.
Yes.
Love.
Yes.
So this is a feeling I have. This is a feeling.
Okay.
So this is a feeling. This is a feeling, right? There we go. Let's continue. So we have I feel that something because something. So whatever your reason is. Then we have it is important to consider. It is important to consider. Do you know this word important? Do you know the word important? Can someone help me with this word? What does that mean? What does important mean?
Matter. Matter.
It matters. Yes, it matters. People should care about this thing. Good, good. So, good. And then what about the word consider? What does the word consider mean?
Deem.
Point of view.
Think on something.
Yeah, to think of something. There's another word, it's kind of a big word. So to think about something, to contemplate something. So for example, let's say we are talking to Carlos. I'm going to keep using you as an example. And Carlos says, I think the internet is the best invention because it brings people together. Maybe one of us could say, yes, but I think it is important to consider there are many bad things on the internet as well. It is important to consider that there are also many bad things on the internet. So to consider means maybe you have not thought about this before. So I will tell you, you should think about it. You should consider. So to consider and to think about something are very, very similar words. To think and to consider, very, very similar words. Let's continue. And I will just give my example. So this is so this asks everyone to think about the bad things, not just the good things about the internet. Okay, let's continue. So this is the same thing. Let's say someone says, I think that the United States is the best country in the world. Good, Mohammed. I want you to help. I want you to help in this class. So what might you say if someone said, I think that the So why were you laughing, Mohammed?
Because I think my country is the best.
Everyone thinks that his country is best.
Yeah.
Good. So maybe someone says, let's say, here, let's do it like this. So let's say an example. Person 1 says, I think the USA is the best country in the world. And number 2 says, I think it is important to know that everyone thinks their country is the best. That is a really good example because it is important to know. So you could also use it is important to consider. And just so you know, I don't actually think the USA is the best country in the world. I think we all have beautiful countries. I'm from Canada, actually. I'm from Canada. Okay.
It's a good place.
Pardon me? Who said that? Was that Chuti? Or was that... Oh, William.
I say I think that Canada is a good place.
Thank you. Yes, I do like living here, but I also love going to other countries. I love going to other countries. I love to travel. Which one? Well, I do enjoy going to the United States, and I really liked going to Mexico. I love Mexico. And I have gone to Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Really, I love places where there are nice people and it is very hot. And then I'm happy. Yes. So maybe over here, you are not expressing an opinion, but you might ask a question. So you might be asking a question. So I wonder means I do not know and I want to know more about this. When would you use the word, I wonder, this sentence? I wonder why. Can you think of an example? Can you think of an example?
When you ask me why where I'm laughing, you could say, I wonder why are you laughing?
Yeah, good, good, good. I wondered why you were laughing. Good. Or another example could be, I wonder why.
I wonder. Okay.
Why this happens. Who else had an example?
Yeah, me?
Yeah, Ronnie.
Yeah. I wonder why we don't consider garbage recycling is the best invention in the world.
Good. I wonder why we don't consider garbage recycling as the best invention in the world. Do you know what that means, garbage recycling? Do you know?
Recycling is reproduction.
Yeah, yeah. So, for example, let's say I have this pen. Instead of throwing this in the garbage, maybe I will put this in the recycling and they will be able to do something with the pen to turn it into something else. Or when you have something that is, let's say, paper. If you have a piece of paper, if you keep it like this and you throw it in the garbage, it is gone. But you can recycle the paper and they can make new paper with old paper. This is called recycling. Recycling. So yes, that's a really good example. Thank you for that. Great. So now we have, I think, oh sorry, I love or I hate. I love or I hate. And these ones are easy. You can say this with about anything. I can't think of an example because I love all food. I can't think of an example of a food that I hate. Oh. This is true. I don't really like candy, but I love pasta. I love pasta, but I hate candy. Or you can say this about anything. Can someone else think of an example? This is my example. I said, I love how Verbling students are always so supportive in the chat. I love how they are all so supportive in the chat. Go, Verbling students, go. So you can say that you love a thing, so like pasta. You can say you love a noun, or you can say that you love, let's say, something that happens, anything that happens. Mohammed, can you please move your microphone a little bit away from your face, just because we are hearing.
Okay,
Thank you. Great.
I did that.
That's okay. Great. Yes, much better. Much better. So someone says, I love football, but I hate basketball. There you go. That's great. This is very common way that we express our opinion, of course. Then we have, I'm interested in. And, you know, I'm going to move this to go with I wonder why after I wonder why, because I am interested in is very to I wonder, because it is something that maybe you do not know everything about. I am interested means something that this thing I am interested in, I want to know more about it. Maybe this thing that you are interested in fascinates you. Can someone think of an example for this one? Maybe we can get Chloe. Chloe, maybe
Yeah.
you can think of an example for I am interested in.
Well, I am interested in studying English.
I am interested in studying English.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
I'm interested in making money.
Good, good. Good, good. That's a good one. I don't know if I can do this on this computer, but hang on. When I'm trying to make a happy face, but it's not working. Hang on, maybe. No, that's not working. This is supposed to be a happy face. Good, good, good. So, example. And then we already did I love and I hate. And this is the same thing. I think it's interesting that when you want to talk about a fact, you this is an example. This is an example. So when you want to talk about a fact, you can say, I think it is interesting that. So you can say, for example, Russia is so big, but it does not have a very big population when you consider how big Russia is. So you can say, I think it is interesting that Russia has a small population, even though it is a very large country. So you say this when you want to talk about a fact. When you want to talk about a fact. Okay, let's move on to agreeing. Agreeing. So when you agree, I'll put this over here. So when you agree with someone, it means you have the same opinion as them. So they say, I like chocolate. You might say, I agree. I agree. So, for example, and this is funny because I just made up this name, Mohammed, and I did not know we would have a Mohammed in this class. So there you go, Mohammed. Here, Mohammed, we will fix the spelling for you. There. There you go. So you could say, I agree with Mohammed that, you know, whatever maybe Mohammed said. So, Mohammed, tell us any opinion that you have.
I agree with you about what you were telling us about America is the best country.
Good, good. So we have, I agree with you, what you were saying, I agree with you about what you were telling us about America and how people think it is the best country. Great. You can also say this, I agree with you 100%. That means I agree with everything you said. I have the exact same opinion as you. That's what this. I have the exact same opinion as you. There you go. Any questions about this one? I agree with you 100%. Any questions about that? Okay.
No.
Another expression we use is, I am with you on that. I'm with you on that, or I'm with you on this topic, or something like that. This means you agree with what they said. If someone is, so imagine if someone is standing here and they say, This is my opinion. You might say, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Or you can say, I'm with him. So you could say, I am with Chuti. I'm with Chuti, what she said. I'm with her on that. This means you agree. You agree with them. Great. Let's continue. To see eye to eye. Were any of you in my class about seeing eye to eye on something? Did any of you see my class? Do you know what this means? To see eye to eye with someone.
The same opinion?
To see eye to eye? Yes, it means you have the same opinion. Yes. So for example, let's say I tell you what my opinion is, because I look at a situation. Let's say I look at Canada, and I say, this is how I see Canada. This is my opinion on how Canada is. Maybe you see it in the same way. And you would say, you and me, you and I, we see eye to eye. We see eye to eye because our eyes see the situation in the same way. We agree on how we see this situation. Does anyone want to give an example for that one? To see eye to eye?
It's
No?
difficult.
That's okay. That's okay. Maybe we can think of something like,
It's the first time I think eye to eye, so I can't make an example.
oh, that's okay. That's okay. So it is a new expression. Here, let's say. That is an example. That is an example. So you can say, for example, my sister was complaining about my parents. So she was saying mean things about my parents. She was saying bad things about my parents. But we did not see eye to eye because we saw this differently. She thought they were being mean, but I think my parents just love her very much and they were protecting her. Do you understand that one? There you go. So if you have different opinions, then you do not see eye to eye. Then you do not see eye to eye if you have different opinions. Or you can say, we are of the same mind on this topic. This means the exact same thing as to see eye to eye. What is a mind?
Brain.
Good, good. It is your brain. So if your brains are both the same, this means you have the same opinion. There you go. So let's move on to, yes?
I must go now. So nice to meet you, and I was happy for being with you. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much for coming to class.
See you later.
Okay, see you later. Bye, Mohammed.
Bye.
Great. So now we have to disagree with someone. So you can say, I do not agree with that, or I disagree with that. This means the same thing. This means the same thing. So I'm going to do this, so you know.
I totally disagree.
Yeah. Yes, this means you disagree, you can say, I disagree 100%. We think the opposite thing. And then you can say also, I differ, we differ, so that means we think differently on this point or topic or answer. And you can also say, we will have to agree to disagree on that. So you agree to have different opinions.
We are agree about something.
We will disagree, but I am okay with having different opinions. Because I know that you will not convince me, and I will not convince you. So we can agree to have different opinions. We can agree to have different opinions. A nice way to say I totally disagree, is, Twana, can you please stay on mute? Because we are hearing a lot of background noise coming from you. Thank you. So you can say this to a person: I respect your opinion, but I think that, and whatever, or I disagree. Okay, so that's what that means over there. Felipe's in the chat, and he says, I want to know, how often do you use to see eye to eye? It is actually quite common. It is actually quite common. You will see this every now and then. You absolutely will see this. I have just saved our document. So if you want to click on the link again, you should see all of the examples we came up with together. They should all be saved. Okay, let's start talking about what you think is the best technological invention, and then other people can agree or disagree with you and tell us why.
I think the best invention is a social network because everyone keep in touch, for example, with family or with your friends, their friends, and we share documents or news.
And you said what? We share
news, videos, and that's all.
Yeah, good. So is that Ogulkan?
Oğulcan.
Oguljan.
Yes.
Oguljan?
Yes.
Like this? Okay, so Oguljan is saying. Okay, 1 second. Twana, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Twana, we are hearing a lot of noise coming from your microphone. So could you please keep on mute? Stay muted. Stay on mute because we are hearing things like this coming from your microphone. Okay?
Okay, I listen.
Thank you. Okay. So who agrees or disagrees that social media like Facebook or Twitter or different social medias are very important?
I totally disagree.
Why?
Maybe not totally, but I think that is important to consider that social network prove bad behaviors.
This is true.
Like, well, I can tell in detail, but there is
So you were saying it is, I disagree because, and then you used, it is important to consider that social media also encourages bad behavior.
yes, and many young people stay in front of social network all day, and these people can't have a normal social activity.
Interesting opinion. Interesting opinion. So you disagree. What does everyone else think?
Nowadays, social media are totally important because people can't live without it. But I agree also with Wiam. Bad things in social media, you can find good things and bad things at the same time.
Interesting. Interesting. So you see both sides.
Yeah.
Actually, that's true because sometimes we waste of time uh, with Facebook, and we don't focus on my courses. For example, I am a prep school. I have to study English a lot of, but sometimes I enter Facebook and I don't exit. I can't exit. I couldn't exit
Yes.
Facebook. Yes.
I know. I have the same problem. The exact same problem. Like, you go on Facebook and then 2 or 3 hours go by and you think, where did my time go? I must be studying right now.
It becomes an addiction.
Yes, it's very true, C. Very true. I want to know what do you think, Chuti?
I think social media is important because when I do my homework, I use Facebook to talk with my friend and share our opinion to do my project. Do our project.
Yeah, so you use it for school-related things.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. So Chuti brings up a good point. She says that there are ways you can use Facebook or social media to talk about academic or school-related or work-related things.
Yes.
Good. And what about Carlos? Carlos, what do you think?
Okay, I think the Facebook is not necessary. If you want a chat or talk with other people, there are other programs with Skype, for example, and I think the people lost very time in the Facebook.
They're losing a lot of time. You can say the word waste. They are wasting their time.
Okay.
What does the word waste mean? Does anyone else know?
Yeah, spend
Spend time.
Yeah. In a good way or bad way?
in bad way.
Yes.
To lose time.
Yes.
I don't know if it is correct to say to lose time.
Exactly. Yes, you are losing time. We say you are running out of time. You are losing your time, and one day you are going to be out of time. So why are you spending it on Facebook? But I agree with Chuti that there are many ways you can use Facebook in a very good way. And Laurent is saying in the chat, I think he agrees with, I think it was C or William's understanding that it becomes an addiction. It becomes an addiction. He
Yeah,
says,
that's me.
yes, he says, I don't think Facebook is important, but I cannot go to bed without looking at it one more time. Chloe, what do you think? Chloe, what do you think?
I agree. I agree with Liam and Chuti's opinion. Actually, I also use Facebook, and then I also respect that. But sometimes I think so too. Very waste time sometimes when I use Facebook. Actually, just to see the friends' life, or
Yeah.
and then actually, and then I think sometimes and invention of privacy.
Good. Invasion of privacy, absolutely.
Yeah, actually, sometimes I thought.
Yes. We pass all day looking what other people may do.
Yes, who said that? Sorry, say that again one more time.
I say that we pass all day looking what the other people do.
Yes, and then we are not doing anything ourselves. We are sitting like this. And the funny thing is, Chloe, you said we spend time looking at friends, but do we always look at friends? Sometimes we look at our enemies, the people we do not like. It's true.
Yeah.
It is true. What about we have Abdullah? Abdullah, what do you think?
I think once I am a coder. I am a coder because I like Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, LinkedIn. So I'm making money to I this job. That's it.
So you are making money with social media.
Yes.
And how do you make the money with social media?
It's just repeat again, please.
How are you making money? How are you making money with social media?
Facebook application. I do Facebook application, Twitter application.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's really cool. So you create Facebook application. So for you, it is a great thing because you make money off of it. So you love it.
For personal, for business.
For both purposes. And what about, is this Le Fouc?
What?
What is the name? I'm looking at someone. I think it's Le Fouc.
Understand you.
Lephuk. I'm looking at someone else in the Hangout.
Okay.
Le Fouc, are you there?
I don't know.
No, not you. I'm not talking to you, Abdullah. I'm talking to someone else.
Okay, so
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh, you were there. Is that your name?
Oh, yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. What do you think about this conversation? Do you think that social media is a really good idea or a bad idea?
I think it's a good idea.
It is a what?
Good idea.
A good idea.
Idea.
Good. And why? Why?
I think it's I find a new friend and
Relax. Very funny.
So this is the way that you relax. This is the way that you relax.
Uh,
I can see. Good, good, thank you. And the reason I think you were laughing is because I think your roommate did not know that you were on camera. Your roommate, the man who who was behind you. Anyways, that's okay. We laughed. Okay, great. And does anyone have any other comments about this conversation? We have about 3 more minutes to talk about it. We have about 3 more minutes. Okay, we have some new people in the Hangout. We have Mohammed. Mohammed, what are your thoughts on this topic? Social media, a good idea or a bad idea?
I think that's it's a double-edged sword.
Good.
It's help. It can help us to find a new friend and.
Oh, you are frozen. Oh no. You said it was like a double-edged sword, which means it has good things and bad things, that you cannot
Yes.
get rid of the bad things. I'm so sorry, Mohammed. I cannot hear you. You are frozen. You are frozen. And what about Bimal? Bimal, welcome back.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Bimal.
I think when you talk about social network, I think we have both pros and cons. Basically, I think we can't go to one extreme end. Actually, technology means we can use it for both good and bad things. But it is not something fault with the technology. That is how we use it.
Good, good.
Use it. If we can use it for good things, I think it is depends on the person who use it. Actually, that is not something fault with the technology. So we can't put the blame to the technology or what is called in this case we talk about social network services. Actually, that is very good thing. We can now, because of social network service, now we here talk this Google Plus. Now we all talk with. This is a single village now. All world is now single village because of technology, because of this network, social network services. Google Plus. Now this is a good thing. We can. This is a good example how we can use that power for the interest of the people, for the benefit of the people. But
Great. So you're saying that there are good and bad things, of course, but we decide, we make the decision if we want it to be good or bad. So Bimal was saying that oh, he keeps getting out and then coming back into the Hangout. Bimal, are you there? Are you back, Bimal? But anyway, so
sorry,
he was. That's okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you were saying.
Yeah.
You were saying that.
Yeah. I think the same technology we can use for some bad things also, but it is not something we can't put the blame to the technology. We can't put the blame to the social networking services. That is my point. That, it depends. It is subjective. It depends on the person who uses it.
Oh yeah, and I agree with you. So as a ending note to our class, because our class has to end now, I'm so sorry. But Bimal was saying that we have the power. So now all of you are using technology to help yourselves. You are using technology in a good way. So we make the decision. Do we want to use technology in a good way, or do we want to use it in a bad way?
And what about children?
Children, you know what, Wiam? That is a topic we can talk about for another class, because that is a very serious problem. I think that there's so many things we can talk about for that. Don't you think?
Okay. Yes.
Because with children, it's different. They cannot think as well for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, then I think we have to guide them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But okay, I would just like to thank Ogu Jean for giving us such a good thing to talk about.
Yes, I think we can, but sometimes we use harmful side. I think that's topics is the end because I don't know what I say.
Oh, no. We understood what you meant. I was thanking you because we just went our whole half an hour talking about this. But I must end class now. So I'm going to put my Verbling and Facebook information in the chat if you would like to get updates from me about my upcoming classes. So for my next 2 classes, we are talking about prepositions. So I hope to see you there. But I must end class now. Bye for now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.